Okay. Hi, this is RR from Finsweet, and in this video, we're gonna go over the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow. And in this video, we're gonna cover three specific things. First of all, we're gonna define what is a CMS. Secondly, we're going to look at the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow and how it can take your CMS to the next level with its tools. And then we're going to look at examples of websites that use CMS and websites that can probably use the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow. First of all, before we go over the Finsweet CMS library, we first of all need to define what is a CMS. Well, CMS stands for Content Management System. It's a way for you to manage content in your website in a system so that you don't have to duplicate things and copy and paste things all the time. When you have all the content in one system, you're able to put all these content in different parts of your website and you're able to integrate them. And then also whoever is going to be updating it, it's really easy to update the website by just inputting stuff onto the CMS. Now, what is that good for? Well, this is good for websites that need to be frequently updated. It makes updating easier, especially let's say someone who doesn't have any knowledge or web design. If you're making this for a client, they can update their website easier because of a CMS. These are good for enterprise level websites where you have multiple content in this one massive site. It's good for e-commerce websites. It's useful for blogs. If you're operating a blog, you definitely can use a CMS. Or let's say you're doing home listings or restaurant listings or book listings. The list can go on and on how a CMS can be useful. And the second video that we go over, we actually teach you how to create a CMS from scratch. Now, the Finsweet CMS library can take your CMS to the next level with all the different tools that you can have at your disposal at your arsenal. These tools can massively upgrade your CMS to do things that it couldn't do before. And Finsweet has done so many things in order for you, the user, to be able to use these tools so easily and implement them onto your website. On the third video, we actually do a tools overview of all the different tools and how they can benefit your website, your CMS, and how you can use them on what type of websites you can use them with. So that you can better understand it, we want to show you some examples of websites that have CMS or content management systems. And these websites are actually all made through Webflow. The first website I want to show you is a website called goodbooks.io. And this website is a website that just recommends books and all these different types of books. But I want you to notice some things in this site. We have all these books and we have categories that you can filter through these books and different types of books. Now, without a CMS, what you would have to do in order to accomplish this is every time you press a button, it takes you to a separate page where you would organize all these things and have it organized for that page. And when you click another page, you kind of duplicate the items and then have it organized here as well, and so forth and so on. And that is going to be a pain. That is a hassle. But with a CMS, you are able to just have it all in one system and have it shown in multiple pages. And also with the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow, you're able to put all these filtering, you can search, you can combine, load more, and there's so much things that you can do with the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow. Another website I want to show you is called LouisianaJobConnection.com, and you can see that there are so many websites that are being used, being created from Webflow that have really helped other people. And as you can see, if we go ahead and click jobs here, we have all these different types of jobs, and you can actually input these jobs into a CMS. And so they're all stored in one system, and you're able to filter through them, you're able to search for them, and all these things. And like I said, all these features are actually possible with the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow. Actually, you're able to even upgrade it even more by combining these different types of filters in that CMS. And the last website I want to show you is actually a website that I'm working on for a client called ericgreitensmedia.com. Now, this website's a little different. It's more like a TV show for someone. Now, I personally don't have time to be able to upgrade this every single day. They have a new episode every day, and I don't want to be the one to have to check on this every day. So what we did is we created a CMS, and so my secretary can go ahead and just go to this every single day and add in the new video with links and all that stuff, and then it will automatically be put up in this page. And let me go ahead and actually show you the behind the scenes of that CMS. Now, as you can see, this is the dashboard of Webflow of the site that we created called Eric Greitens Media. And if I go to the CMS collection, you can see different types of CMS collections here. We have TV show clips, we have TV show episodes, and podcast episodes as well. And it's actually easier for someone who may not have any knowledge about web development or web design. They're able to update this very easily. Now watch this. If we go ahead and go to the designer for this website, or not designer, I'm sorry. If we go ahead and go to the editor instead of the designer, then someone can actually just go ahead and add a CMS into this, add a new item, a new collection item, and then it will automatically post it on here. So if you go here, all you have to do is click TV. So these are episodes and these are clips. So if they could just go to episodes and then put a new TV show episode, and they just gotta put the title, the episode number, the release date, a thumbnail, and then the video link. And all this is possible because of a CMS. So if you're a web designer, web developer, and you're not using CMS, I recommend you watch this series and see all the things that you are able to do with the CMS and how you could take it to the next level with the Finsweet CMS library for Webflow. As you can see, there's so many uses that you can do with a CMS. Now in the next video, we're gonna go through a step-by-step tutorial on how you can create a CMS from scratch. I recommend break out your computer and follow along the steps, and then you can create a CMS along with us, and then use this CMS with the rest of the tutorials so that you're able to use the Finsweet CMS library for all of them.
That's effing sweet.